I don't know what the hitbox of like the actual boss is so huge that it's really hard to click out sometimes. I'm finding.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this?
I need to play more PvP. That's the problem.
You can't click people in PvP.
If you play enough of it, you force yourself to figure it out.
You need to just find cycle in or cycle targets. Probably, you know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
both
I need
directions
to
as well.
do my tab settings.
Brutal blow, but the contender is standing. The contender. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
My god. I have been
That was me, I think.
No. It was probably mine. But like we killed something like super early and it like shifted the entire fucking target list like right as I clicked, so I interrupted the wrong thing.
Oh,
I don't know why I thought you hit behind the boss there. I'm so dumb.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Out the tanks away to get close to the boss after.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I had the target sound effect. I did not like that. What the hell?
Tanks away to get close to the boss after. Tanks away to get close to the boss after.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Thanks, Paul.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
He's been...
Not the boss though.
It will have consequences.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing
Yeah, I
down
guess.
all around!
Out. Tanks on me. Everyone else close.
Ouch.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Okay.
could've-
Oh no! That was too
I killed
much for the
shit.
challenger.
No, I think
guess
it was
it's A,
the
but
hit,
it's like you
but
still have to.
I didn't
you know,
miss.
The snapshot there was ridiculous.
The
I accidentally
challenger's
got close,
down.
but still took
Is
me.
this the end?
Did we both get shot by your body?
Put some note on this.
Yep.
sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Take too long.
Some paintings to paint or something.
No.
Aye, aye, aye.
Spread. Ow.
I didn't have Samba
Yeah, I missed it.
super late by accident before.
I feel like we should remember to, meet before the spread, because the spread is down and it will be up anyway.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's been a week, okay.
We need to meet that one as well.
It's been a week.
Meat is
so.
overrated.
Yeah. I mean, it's 50-50 if it works anyway on this guy. So.
Bianca.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Walls.
Yep, big walls, big walls. This is tiny, the same as last time.
Not the same. We
Oh,
miss it this
I
time.
You do press bait, but you go to the same place. Ready for the vines to start coming?
Yep. Remember we're doing forward and back positions
Front first,
on the back spots as well.
front. Back. Front. And back ones.
Then we do
Hold on.
party stacks.
Oh, spread the or the what happened?
Oh, okay. I'm not confused.
No.
Oh, we got the fucking divine started assassinating people.
Maybe Gigamit, and we can make it to Hilobi.
Yeah, yeah, if you keep healing here, just live this, maybe cover one, just in case.
Okay, big.
Yeah, I was a bit late.
You have to live the next hit as
There's
well.
another big Great White up here as well.
I don't know if we can get cover for the next one.
I don't have much.
I know, I know.
Oh, you've got so,
So long
got
as
so
I
much
love
shield.
it.
The roof
Where you
just
live.
caved in!
As long as I live.
As long as you have twice your health and shields, you know.
We'll send cameras in there at once!
Oh god.
There's gonna be a raid white soon.
Yep.
Yep.
Big
We
one.
should have everything for this
Appears
though.
to have started.
Do you have invuln,
GCD spell.
Shigo?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you'll need to invuln the big party tower, because I don't have it.
Yeah,
Sounds like
can do.
But like, yeah, we should just-
out. Don't forget to do some mid on this. He does do like a raid right after. Right safe.
Alari,
Jump
the
again.
brute bomber must still be in there somewhere.
And it spreads after.
I'm gonna go far on our side.
A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Time. So we still have time. It's gonna be either AoE
Tank
or
mechanic. There's
Necros.
like a tank
I think
monster
AoE,
first.
right? AoE. Like up for heals, mid, throw everything.
I'm
What
improvising
a
on me.
thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
Oh, but it's gonna do much.
After this is
Cosmetic overall.
Everyone be here.
We're
This
out.
is South.
Party out.
Out.
And then
Tanks
tanks far now. So go in. That's,
So this is south.
yeah, I'm down.
Find your wall.
Yeah, find minimap for positions.
Remember
We're
you
dodging.
moved- Yeah.
Move back into the center after.
Oh, really should know.
Back to the center. Back to the center. Tanks are picking up. Oh wait, dodge, and then tanks do the
A little
ads.
bit of- Okay. Just try.
They do
Oh, it's
some
tough.
damage.
The fucking
Behind the
walls are
wall.
lasering people. Yeah.
Big,
Oh.
big, big.
Oh no!
Lobby?
And
Is he
then
good
it's
lobby?
gonna be the baits and the vines again.
How are you gonna lie?
Baited. I don't remember what they went last time.
Oh.
I'm just gonna assume that that can be either one.
We're just back to the stars there, or what happened?
We had some death even before the vines went off, right? Or
I think Melody got walled, like tether stretch that killed.
I got hit by
the
Um,
puddle.
the
Well, you definitely
puddle,
went to-
and then I died to the, and then the
Yeah,
vine.
you definitely went to 3, like on the tether at some point on the run. But
I definitely
Yeah.
placed
half HP.
cross
Should I have
far
dodged the
back.
other way? I don't know if it was possible, but
No.
Oh,
no,
here,
that's
actually,
not the
look,
safest
look.
corner.
This is, yeah, you don't want to dodge towards the middle, which I think a lot
Okay.
of people did. You want to dodge into the corners, kind of.
okay.
I think
you
we were
started running left like a bit early. Like you need to like it's the same as the first one, right? Where you just need to wait for to see which way they're stretching before you start dodging. I think that was the only problem.
Okay.
Here, look, let me just stream a thing, because I think this does make it a little bit safer, especially if people fuck up like the placements a little bit.
I also want to say this is 100% sprint mechanic. You should definitely just pre-sprint this.
Yeah, same as the first vines. Have to just sprint.
Like for these flowers here. You don't want to dodge where I dodge here. You want to dodge like to the spot to the left of me. Like this works, but it's scuffed. Like the other spot is so much easier. Because here,
Yeah,
if you dodge like directly left here, you're only dodging your own start. Like there's no way the other star is going to overlap that. Like if you dodge into those edge spots, it's much easier.
What about healing though? Like, if I have to stay in the corner, I can't really heal. I don't know if
It's only for like a split second.
It's
Okay.
It's also probably less damage from your own vine.
You'll never be
Yeah.
staying in the corner either way. You'll be like back in the.
Go into the corner for
You'll
like
be
a
against the
second
wall,
and then
but-
head straight back to the wall, the middle of the wall.
Yeah. I don't think
I-
healing will be that bad. The only thing we're going to take damage from is the pair stacks, so long as we're dodging the other stuff.
I'm going to try and
And
put
as long as tanks
the
manage
bell
to
down
pick up
in the middle of
the
that.
Yeah.
So like here, basically, is where you should go. Like you only take 2 stack. I think if you go out to the spot that was on, like he was saying, it's. I mean, it's cursed because you can eat the other thing, and I think you go to 3 stacks if you go out that far. You only go to 2 if you go to this one.
Just one
Yeah.
thing for where you're bringing the ads, we should probably have it set so you always bring it like northwest and southeast or something
Why?
like that, so that it's just consistent.
But because we need ads dead in 2 opposite corners like that,
Yeah.
so that
Well,
we
we
can
got
dodge them on the walls.
both groups, so
I mean, just take the ads to the corner that we dodged in then, like for the first.
Well,
Yeah, we should
then
just-
it's
Mines?
a variance. I don't know if that's better.
Hang on,
I
can
think
we
we
just
just,
can we just dodge?
it's like a long time after all this shit happens that the ads get petrified and we dodge them, I think. So it's like pretty stress free.
Well, the easiest way to do this would just to be to dodge into night parties, like
Yes.
northwest, southeast every time.
Yes.
So we don't like. That way we bring both the ads together. It's easy for the tanks to pick them up. It's easier for
And we
the
just-
healers.
Then we just take the corresponding ads then.
Yeah,
So
you just
have
stick
red
everything up.
ads on A, and
there.
then the range can be in the corner on the other ads.
East and south both dodge to southeast, north and west both dodge to northwest.
So we just always do it like this, because then it's always the same like parties for the ad thing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
And then that's definitely a time we can just heal. I think. If you get the puddles as a tether though, I think you have to start in a corner and just like run a line.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business.
Probably
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Look.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh
I'm
no!
done.
That was too much for the challenger!
Did you go out?
I went early.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Ah.
Oh.
The challenger's down! Is
Is
this
this one?
Ow.
Almost.
Oh dear! The challenger's fallen out of the ring!
I don't know why I did a ready check. I'm sorry. I thought I did a countdown. It wasn't counting down. I was...
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Counts attacks under
Cute.
Shoot,
Sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, he set his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Oh!
Well,
I was staring the other way. It auto walks me that way for some reason.
Goodness me, the brute
just
abominator is
walked
hanging on the
I don't want to
building!
raise that.
I blame Sandon personally.
Jump off the platform.
You're right.
This one, no.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Okay, you did it now. Can't make fun of me.
Pick up
do I have to take the wall here?
just reposition for it, and Melody can
I'm,
grab it.
yeah, you
That's
grab it off me,
fine.
Melody. You at least get up and so.
The challenger rises again!
Nice, nice.
Can they turn this around?
Same thing back in the corner. Melody.
I will knit this time.
Big. Ready for the lines. Front. Back.
That.
Back.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Little.
What?
Oh, God.
Oh, I
Yeah,
went too far. Ah.
I have this.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Finish him. Hold him.
No, probably got mine.
No vine clicks, yeah.
Because I had
kills us all there.
I had the thing, right? The stack,
Which one do you mean?
like the pairs.
Maybe. I didn't see.
What?
Yeah, you had one. Why?
Oh yeah, but we had people dead in the back, maybe, so we had them weirdly split or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's rolls, but just if you've dead, it's just gonna slam it on people. But we got shot by Mellow.
Yeah.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business! Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Out.
my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Out and tanks towards 800.
The Challenger's down!
That's just my bad.
Is this the end? The Challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? We sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building! He's bounding from wall to wall.
Get ready to grab wall.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's your man.
Tank mechanics? No way. That's not fair.
I guess you had mid.
Oh no, that was too much for the Challenger.
Oh.
Getting beamed by vines.
Why do we not have the technology to make that marker also give you a debuff?
Because then that would be too easy.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business.
I would also like a timer for like
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend
the debuffs
with
that you get here at the start.
foe?
Oh.
The purples.
Technology's not there yet.
There's
I
no
don't know when
technology for in-game raid planner either.
I'm gonna start.
They did promise that.
Sure.
The R&D division is really hard at work trying to make that happen. You have to understand.
It's in.
Oh.
And thanks out.
Oh no!
I'm fine apparently.
I'm gonna start standing in the back safe spot for like when we do the backs. Like I can stand like one spot further back just to spread us out a bit, so it's easier to see.
I should
Like you as well.
knew it was you. It always been you.
Yeah, but we've had like we keep like missing that one on people.
Oh dear!
Just try to spread
Fiendish
us out a bit.
flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
This will be out.
My homies hit out.
Hello.
It's one of your homies then.
It's better than the orange shit for me.
For you.
The stutter stepping doesn't work with the cast time.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! Boys are just rival flying!
Does it ghost anything that lands on him after this? Or
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging
see
on
the
the building!
damage.
Yeah, I think usually modern bosses will ghost when they face you.
That's lame.
I remember hating that specifically because on Paladin, if your request plant didn't hit, you didn't get your Holy Spirit instacasts. So if you ghosted the request cat, you just didn't get your burst phase.
How old does the boss have to be for it to not ghost?
Yes,
I remember-
ARR bosses that you used to chase by like dots and shit. Maybe even some Heaven's Merge.
Very old.
And specifically P8.
I will say the fourth tower has a lot of those moves, but more so with buff capping. You will almost
God.
certainly lose a ton of things to buff cap.
Kinda glad I haven't done that.
I mean, it happens in food too, depending on the pump, so...
He's bounding from wall to wall!
I still remember the black mage memes of dodging ley lines.
Back. Back. Paris after this blows up. After this blows up. Minus 6 more.
The challenger's down! Is this the
I was like, why am I not healing myself? But I still had Mellow
Sorry.
targeted.
Just make yourself hard quick. Make yourself really covered.
Oh no, it was too late.
Oh man! No, that was my shadow.
I didn't know where, so I was just in case.
We'll always just take that pair, like on the on where you.
Yeah,
drop
I
the
was
back
a bit
spot, you know.
panicking because I was not full health. But I still had Mellow targeted, and I was like, why am I not healing?
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh, I interrupted the cross. Sorry. We're good.
True. The only part of this multiple Viper is actually nicer.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Tanks will go out going north. No one wants to stay on.
Oh no! That was...
My bad. I think that was on me.
We didn't have much space.
I ran out
I
so
don't know
fast
who got the,
without thinking.
Who got the...
I mean,
I didn't have the sound, but I was.
No,
so
I'm
far
pretty sure it
further.
was me. I did a good fake out of it not being me by like instantly turning around after I baited. I just fucking my bad. Just jumped out like
See, this is
instantly.
why you need the apples and pears spell. It was fun.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business.
I was just tilted because I fucking outranged my
Will
standard
the
step on the
unenhanced
boss
warrior
like
be
just
able to
before.
contend with this chimerical
Sick
foe?
timing, like just as we run away from the towers there, but it comes up, you know. Towers, but no, what I mean.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
The petrified lights dropping from the ceiling, you know? Or accurate description.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
This will be out.
Excuse me? Okay.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Maybe, yeah. That feels... I still feel a little bit scant.
I mean, it's just like only the center of the counter.
Wait!
This will be
Oh wait, that was
the
great.
again. Everyone else can just go on.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have taken this. It's fine, it's fine, it's almost fine.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Did I steal your position?
No, I just outraged the boss for no reason.
Two each at this rival flying! What fearsome strength!
That's pretty close.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building! He's bounding from wall to wall!
Friendly match.
I think Chico's got a pretty good track record. I think it's me. And, I'm not sure about.
This one I'm fine with, the other one I'm bad at.
I think Chico caught a stray there. I don't think that was fair.
I don't think it was undeserved either.
Oh no! That was too
Involved.
much for the challenger!
Maybe until the lights go away. Bolt right?
Got 2 seconds. Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
The challenger rises again! Can they try
In.
Spread.
Let's spread. Just
Mid.
mid.
Elon.
And-
Because it's there.
The rooftop has caved in! Such devastation!
My Samba won't be up for this.
We have no inbombs, do we?
We'll send
Or do you have
cavalry in
inbombs still?
there at once.
I don't, no.
We can need to stack for the the
We,
big tower.
we can kitchen sink it, right?
I should have Samba back. I should have Samba. I
It's,
should have
it's not
Samba
worth
back
risking
for
it. I don't know how much damage it does.
Try and slack it. Just GCD heal this if it looks terrible. I'll be ready to, I should say.
I'm hovering like a potion.
Stone Ringer 2, Stone Ringers.
I love the name of that.
Ow. Remember to put like a tiny bit on this.
It has the Electric Boogaloo vibe.
Right this thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. There was the same one in
The brute
the
bomber
first fight
must
as well,
still be in
right?
there somewhere.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be spread.
A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion!
Don't forget to stack here. Stack here. Everyone in.
The contender dodged everything! Why am I not surprised?
It's gonna be great fight.
Oh, this is the wrong side. Oh well. This is the side he's facing now, okay?
What a thrilling
I got
battle
this one,
this,
it's fine.
and it rages on.
No, this is because I turned this way.
Are you guys going out on that one against the tank cluster just for now?
Yeah, we'll go out this way.
sorry,
Party,
it's
party
next
on the back of Lost.
This is out.
Tanks are going under. JP goes to the south. The orange goes north. This looks good. Don't forget sprint.
Like which side you're dodging. To the center.
Yeah, sorry, I'm slow.
The challenger's down. Is
It's
this
my
the
bad.
end?
Okay.
Eee,
Ow.
help me!
Oh yeah.
Crap, yeah.
Ah.
No!
No, my mind just went blank the second you said LB.
Oh good, oh good. The what happened north? 'Cause it,
I was late.
I didn't
second
have a
with
partner.
Melody. Yeah.
even if you don't, just wait at the wall. Because if we place like the vine off, then it just gets super weird.
Sure, I just didn't know where to go. I was looking for.
Yeah. You just always go here. Like you always just go center wall and you just wait. It's Voice's job to find you.
I've never done
That's
this
my bad.
mechanic properly.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
all
know
good.
where to go.
Right, I need to run get a drink. Grubby.
Sure. The idea is to just always have all the range just AFK here, and then melee may have to come to you, regardless of who gets the stack.
God, the 2 minutes is so cursed.
It's not the worst, but it's definitely not nice.
Well, it is, because you have to, like, I have to use Mug and Trick on the boss and then stop attacking the boss. Like,
Oh.
that's not... That's
Can-
not how
can
those
you,
skills are supposed to be used.
Can you not Shukuchi to your spot? Because I think I'm just gonna like focus target dash.
Well, I can, but it's... I guess we're not really hitting the ads afterwards.
I don't think we're hitting the ads at all, are we?
We're not hit.
No.
You're not hitting that
No,
at all.
you don't want to touch them because then they could hit you before the tanks pick them up. You'd rather just
Yeah.
not touch them at all.
And they
Well,
also die.
I
when-
unfortunately
soon
am
as
going
the
to have to
pair
touch
has-
them. but
As soon as the pair has gone off, you can be back on the boss. So you technically just need to like get over there and then back.
Yeah, it's probably okay.
this isn't exactly like a soup melee friendly uptime, huh? We're just taking it against the wall. But...
It's not that bad though. Like,
It's not a ton
if
of
you dash in
options.
again- And if,
Yeah, it's
if
not
you
a
wanna
ton of
leave
options
the
to-
wall, then you can make melee pairs, but then I feel like finding the safe spots gets pretty awkward. Like, you could technically have the range pair up in their corners. But isn't it
It-
like bordering on them getting the two tether then, and then also
I
taking
think
the
if we
pair?
wanted to stack together, we would be in the two. But
Yeah.
you can just barely keep one if it's what we're doing.
That's
The
what I'm worried
the
about.
stacks are like roll split, so you know.
Yes. So you
Yeah.
could do that.
I mean, you could also just take the stacks max melee on the boss.
Yes,
that
but
definitely will
also
just work.
might give them two. We can try that.
No, we'd maybe be at 3 even. 3 is
really?
like surprisingly not very far. Like if if you go into like the third like branch out of like where we're dropping the stars right now, you know, like in the pit, like when they'll stream before, that is 3 like already there. Like the next one down is like 2, just for like a range
Yeah, but that-
on it.
But that 3, like, you could definitely do 2. Like, the stacks are pretty big. You could have, like, the... Like, if you don't share them, like, directly on top of each other, you don't really have to do.
Yeah, it could be fine.
But,
The person with the stack always has to
Necessary.
be far out, though, to be safe, so...
How did you get so?
Yeah, but that's fine. That would be
Was
like
that just...
a small bit of
I was
downtime
just thinking
potentially.
for the shit after, I couldn't be bothered redrawing the lines, but if we get the this pattern, I think this is a pretty good solve, because we would be in these corners after dodging the gaze, and then you can probably just wait sort of in those corners as the range, and you just go along the wall dropping your shit, and it shouldn't stretch your tether, and we just drop the vines the same way we do in phase 1 for melee, because I don't think we can be on the wall with that one.
What did you say, JP?
I was saying you were getting like absolutely fucking clapped during the pairs as well.
The boss melees. I wasn't paying attention to that. So he's chunking like a quarter of my health every melee swing during that. It's another John, you know. But I didn't admit. I didn't pay attention to it.
You ready?
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the enhanced warrior be able to contend with this?
Voice
tiny
food?
man of foe?
There we go.
I didn't ready. Oh wait, he wasn't.
Didn't you ready check and say no? Like, how are you not?
I mean, but then I said we were ready.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
It's
I just
fine.
want to sleep, okay?
Oh, fuck. That's...
Oh, a brutal
Voice
blow!
food?
But the contender is standing firm.
If I click
If
yes
it's-
on the ready check, I close my eyes right after, okay? It is what it is.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh, it's a bit wonky.
Ow.
Did I shoot him?
good luck. Like, if I need to just commit to just killing them, I think, and we just kill them. I always lose like I lose 1 OGTD worth of damage.
Even
You
the
know,
cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
So we'll go out on it. Everyone else in.
That was perfectly cut.
The challenger rises
Fire.
again! Can they turn this around?
Do you want me to move the boss differently though this one? Would it help?
Oh, no. I just think that's range is fine. It's like on the millimeter, I think.
What you need to do is cover him so you can stay in.
You see, I try and place it between like the path we're running on, but sometimes the boss isn't very cooperative.
Yeah, you're nice like that. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, he set his rival flag!
You're right, the melee DPS do deserve less. So true.
Goodness
It's like
me,
a lesson
the
that you should be playing
abominator is
Viper.
hanging on the building!
Just need the Phantom Samurai jump counter those physical. Even though that's probably bugging.
tank mechanic.
How's it?
Big, big.
Yeah,
Now you're good.
Good job.
I was considering jumping off.
Same.
Whoa.
Send a message. Yeah.
No.
Is bounding from wall to wall.
Amur, Amur.
Save Melody.
Ow.
Big save.
Oh,
Big shot.
Thank you.
Pick up your walls.
Your walls.
It's not the exact same pattern every single time.
Yeah, maybe they patched the other one out.
Maybe.
Oh, hell yeah.
Time mechanic. Silence, please.
Good job.
Insane.
Wow.
Nice, nice.
Look up. Bones. Front. Back. Front. Back. After this is cast, after the dog.
Oh no, that was too much
I
for
think
the
I dodged the
challenger.
last one.
Careful melee, go a bit out. This is out, 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 out. Spreads. Bit. Continue out.
Yeah, I'll just hold this just in case.
Make sure you put those front stacks properly against the edge.
The rooftop has caved in. Such devastation.
I guess.
We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started a fire.
That's GCD here. That's probably not what we're meant to do. Yeah, there you go.
Second GCD we have to put in there.
We set up to first is almost impossible.
You probably have to backstep first, but it's the momentum one left.
Yeah. It's good, it's okay.
Yeah, if I like stand a step first, I'm gonna be like GCD or later on the text there.
Just do first GCD attack and then.
Inside.
Oh, it's okay. Nothing's gonna hurt too bad.
Alari, the brute bomber must still be in there somewhere.
We're spreading after.
Fucking invuln.
Punishing attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Voice tower. After that damage is coming.
Is this your fin pump?
Not sure.
What a thrilling battle
Well, you
this!
have it.
And
Yeah,
it rages on.
but I can't tell if I've done something wrong or not.
You're just doing AoE first, Mellow. Careful.
He's out.
Right.
Stay out.
Okay, we're good now.
Go to your walls. JP south. Don't forget your sprint. Try to get back to the middle after you dodge the corner as best you can.
I'm stupid.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I think we want to be in the middle
Pick up
there.
the ads, go north-south on the boss, or west-northeast.
Such potent magics! But will they be enough to turn
Oh
the
no.
tide?
wait. Okay, just try to go to a corner range. Corner. And then just do your circles. Oh, okay, it can't be the opposite.
So this is just dropping it right in the corner. I don't know.
It's just range baited again, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like last time it was
Oh.
the oranges and all. I think if
They're back on their
range
feet.
get it,
Let's see if they can stay standing.
I think they actually did that center corner again. Right, like corner is so fucking painful.
would middle of wall be better or corner?
I think middle, just because we're getting tether stat, like increased tether stacks
Okay,
being a
so
corner.
if range get purple, just put it middle of wall. Melee, make sure we like do the spinny round baiting good, because I think the corner is like the safe spot will be quite tight for that, but the safe spots will be like corners again for that.
Yeah,
Because
taking
vines
that.
will go along the edges, and you have to go like a little bit in on the corners to have safe.
Taking that all the way in the corner is definitely cooked because you're at 3 on the tether stacks, like right in the corner there.
Yeah, don't do that then. But
Takes
I
like
think still
79k.
pre-position kinda corner, because if you get orange, otherwise you're done.
Yeah, you
Then
can go
why
to
are
hand. I can.
Wait, do
Why
the,
are we going
do
corner?
the tethers stop actually? Because how the fuck would you dodge the orange as an out if the tethers don't stop? Did they
The
go
tethers
at the end?
stopped. They stopped around the time that you had the echoes.
Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense then. So that you can dodge.
You can
after.
you can see it if you go back because
Yeah,
I had them on
I
me.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think where I am there is about the limit of where it's 1, and then it goes like from 2 to 3, like
Got
very
another
quickly.
stack marker.
Between there.
The tethers dressed up exactly as like all the puddles place,
Do
pretty
you
much like
have
the last.
Does anyone have
orange.
the name of that stack marker? Or like is the what boss is casting? I'm
I don't know, I got a-
assuming
I-
it's the
I got a-
Protean maybe?
I got a
Well-
pulp smash.
When I revived, I got killed by protein. So
Right. Or you rest
Wait.
after Jigo. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
fully
Yeah,
know.
what marker did you ask for?
No, I was just wondering what the very last thing was, but it was another clock
That's-
spot.
It's
Okay.
full
Yeah.
beat of the first thing.
No, that's pretty free.
Yeah, you just have to be able to do your clock spots without the markers. That's all it is.
Which is a little bit tricky, but
Well,
yeah, we'll figure it out. I think you have. You can't really reposition boss in time.
No, we don't have time to do anything there really. It's like you dodge into the safe spot, and like 1 second after the vines detonate, he jumps on our head.
Yeah, I
So
think
we all
it's
have
this-
to dodge together.
We just have to do like a look at your mini-map call. I think that's the best we can do for that. Like for finding your clock spot, I mean. You have to
And
base
it's-
it off mini-map if you don't have anything else.
No, when are we finding a clock spot?
For the
After.
spread after the whole
Oh, wait.
baits and the vines.
You should be
But we
kinda
have
fine
to
though
dodge-
because
we
we've
have-
already done the corners, right? So like you should be fairly oriented.
We have to dodge the vines towards the middle, I think, no?
How do you mean?
Because otherwise we don't share the party stack at the end.
No, it's
Like,
way
if we all
after.
dodge on the
It's after
corner?
everything goes off.
Yeah, but we don't have time. You don't have time there. It's 1 second after the vines go off.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like the vines go off, and he's 2/3 of the cast through the stack.
So we need middle safe.
Yeah, or near middle safely. We can't just put like oranges all over the middle, or we all have to dodge together in some way. But we can't do that.
No, oranges you can put. Like after the orange, let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 seconds ish. I'd say 3 after orange goes off. The vine is a.
Yeah. But
You
actually, yeah.
like you can get in time, I think. But yeah, you should
Oh
probably.
no, hang on.
dodge-
The orange echoes go off at the same time as the vines do.
Right. But it is like 3 seconds.
Afterwards.
Yeah,
I
the
don't like
stack
where-
goes,
you've got like
but the stack
half
goes.
the cast at least. Like,
Are we getting from corner to corner there into the middle?
well, we won't be corner.
no
It'll be
mobility?
center, it'll be center of the arena, right? To Or like center of the walls, just into the arena. Into the center of the arena.
Also, if melee get the orange puddles, we have to be fast. That is basically it, I think.
If we're dropping the vines center of the wall, then the oranges, well, the oranges like about as we want them there, because they look about like how we had them on the first.
No, the oranges were all over the place
Yeah,
on this one.
so-
'Cause I
Yeah,
was
but
just going
you reckon that
zombies.
they'll be tighter to the middle in general?
Yeah. I mean, from some corners,
Yeah.
from some corners, those curses fuck here, but.
Like
on the
I feel like
point.
some of the drops along the south wall were you were doing like, was it you dropping those? Oh, it's Giga, but those have got to be about how we'd normally drop them. No.
Yeah, Jago's.
I mean, it's always pretty tight. Anyway, what I was trying to say is we might need to like leave a walk the vines in a step from the center of the wall, you know, like while the oranges are going on, so that we can go like behind them against the wall to dodge the middle oranges. Because I feel like we might just be sketch on
No, but I
space
think
otherwise.
you can definitely dodge the oranges on the corners if we just do everything that way. There will be space in the corner if we do the orange properly, I think. And then it is just like I think you have to leg it 3-second angle. Just as soon as the vines and orange goes off, you just run towards center.
And obviously, like my star's right in the corner here, right? But like those like 3 oranges puddles against the wall. I feel like normally when we're dodging out on the oranges, they look about that close to the wall in the first mechanic. Sometimes, you know, you're not exactly like got a lot of space or any space between like to go like forwards on the star. You know,
Yeah, maybe you do actually.
they are very fat. The stars.
Jigo's first one.
JP, what is that mod called for your minimap? Do you know?
It's not one of the launcher mods, or it is one of the launcher mods, but it's
I do think you're right. I do think they can't be at the wall. But that just means if range get it, you just have to place it like basically one of those little baby squares in, right? I can probably map it out real quick, but it would be like
UI mod I got for
It means we
Discord.
possibly, yeah, it's probably like Cold UI or something, like ICUI, some shit.
like if you place your vines like this, or maybe just an inch more in even, but if you place it like that, you should be able to dodge back out, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Basically,
Yeah,
like
I think you have to, because looking at Jigo's first one, it kinda does look like you have to do that.
Yeah, we should. What do we use these ABCD markers for right now?
Nothing. We don't need any of these markers.
I'm curious if we experiment with placing the oranges very specifically on the intercardinals instead, like max melee range on the intercardinals. So you drop 1, you go next intercardinal, max melee. That way you're, in theory, creating as much space in on the cardinals as possible.
But then they would have to drop their shit in corners, right? Which is scary because they stretch tethers.
I don't think we'd be overlapping I don't think we would overlap anything on the sides doing that.
No, but I'm just thinking, where do you want the vines if we do that?
Same spots.
But that would just...
I don't think it changes anything.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's just creating like a little bit more space on the cardinals on the outside. That way, in theory, I think it'll make it nicer in phase 1 as well, but I think particularly in phase 2, if we're doing that leg it into the middle, it creates like a little bit more space to preposition towards the center. And I think it's an easy enough thing to test here in P1 as well. We just shift the markers to the intercardinals, see how that kind of plays out. Rather than just placing them kind of at random around the boss right like we're doing right now.
Sure.
just try that.
Would you want to, like, if we don't want to place the crosses in the corner, right? In that phase.
No, it's scary because they stretch tethers.
Yeah. So like, should we try doing that in phase 1 as well?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Not placing it in the corner. Just place it straight along the wall. Is that doable?
I think we should try whatever we're going to do in phase 2. I think we should try doing that in phase 1 because it will just work in phase 1 as well.
More or less, but yeah. So like you would basically just drop the purple here if possible. I guess that might be. No, that should be fine.
You would just have to do this. This is the big purple dropping spot.
Yeah.
And then we just stack on, say, I don't know, A and C. I guess that's what we did before.
Yeah, that's the same we're gonna do in phase 2. So, well, not stacking, I guess, but you know, that's the positions we're gonna have ads in. And voice, I checked, and I think if you just take your corner ads and stand max melee, I think they just line up so that the people can dodge.
Yep.
Don't know if it works out for us to do that, but you know, that's a separate problem.
In this configuration, how are we dropping the melee puddles on the outside?
Same as before. Like,
yeah,
but just on the marker.
Are we rotating everything clockwise one, I guess?
Yeah, so like same color.
Marker, yeah.
Oh, what do you mean same marker?
Well, you
Did I
always drop
Okay.
on 2, right?
Whatever was front right.
Front right is 2.
So, yeah. And the same applies for the ranged, of course. If you're on C corner, you're on 3 now and so.
Yeah, you don't bait your oranges any different. Just if you get the purple, you just place it on your same numbers before.
Mm.
And as melee, we just start on whichever intercardinal marker is safe, and then we go around clockwise. Go 4, and then we go to our position. Let's try.
Should we reset the instance first?
We've got 11 minutes.
Give it one shot.
We might just immediately wipe to try to do this. So let's just see.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess we're trying on the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically playing it like it's the other one.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Let's press fast forward through this mechanic.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Yep. Just set RNG button.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora sprouted from the scattered seeds!
I really fucked up north.
It's way too fast, yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Oh god.
We just need to move them in a little bit for melee, I think, right?
Yeah, some way to make this be able to make that rotation at least. We
Should like
that wasn't even close.
I think there is like a similar, like the 4
It wasn't.
boxes of the other arena, kind of like this as well.
It wasn't that far off, I guess.
Just see if this works. If it doesn't, whatever.
Oh, hang on, let me see. There is like a pretty specific spot here that's gonna work. Yeah, that looks fine. I think even the inside of those markers a little bit. Yep, okay, let's try.
What are we doing with it?
No, we just same thing.
Okay.
We just moved in so the distance is shorter.
To take it outside, the brute abominator
You have to
means
be
business.
fast as well as melee. Like as soon as the orange comes, you're gonna do it.
Will the unenhanced
Ranged on the
warrior
outside,
be
we're
able to
still just
contend
doing the
with
same
this
thing,
traitor?
right? We're just running along the wall.
Yeah, you're just
Oh.
running
Get the
on the
ornaments.
markers instead of, like, it's cards
But for the-
instead of into
yeah.
cards. But they're running along
the
the
or-
wall, exact same.
Yeah, purples would be on like you on 2, me on 3, whatever. For the purple drop.
Mine. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Wait, did you say I drop it on that marker now? Or...
Well,
Yeah, we're dropping on the number markers for the
Oh, a
purples.
brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Oh, that's what's up.
I think the most important thing for melee is just to squish it in the initial one. So if you go like that.
Oh dear!
Yes,
The
purples on the
Explorer
numbers.
has sprouted from the scattered seeds!
That's it.
Stealing still.
Oh, stupid.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
That doesn't really create the effect that I was looking for, but
Wait, what were you looking for?
no, a bit more space in the Cardinals, which it doesn't really do like that.
You don't think so? I mean, we're closer to the boss than we used to be. But
Yeah, it creates a bit more space on the outside, which is good in general. So it's better, but because they're so like close together, it doesn't actually like create that overlap or like that space on the very edge.
yeah, I don't think you can
It
get
would if
much
they
more
were
from
far
that.
apart. Yeah, no, definitely not. It's too little.
But I think if we're doing the last one this way anyway, we might as well just practice this way.
Yeah, let me just rewatch the VOD here if we can do anything. I think we can move the markers even more in. I know you can use like the inside of them, but just for a little bit more safety, we can push them a little bit further in. Yep. And Vice, you gotta make sure you start with us and don't move late, because otherwise you're dropping the puddle like in the middle there.
If you're making the markers this tight, if we want to, does this even help? I mean, you can you could take them and you could do. I'm just gonna move them. Could you not drop like this instead? Like, does this help things? Like if you did C and then like max melee on D and then like flipped on the other side, because like we're trying to do stuff like that, and then that would leave like giga space over to the corners. Does that help us at all? Actually, maybe it doesn't actually help.
You're kind of just killing your corner, I think.
Yeah, but we only do we only.
That's a
Use
good point,
two
actually.
corners.
If we drop like this, couldn't we start in the far back in the safe spot and just do a straight diagonal across the other side?
Oh yeah, and they've like northwest, southwest, southeast side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like makes space in these corners.
Is it worth trying?
Yeah, it gives like the big cutoff, but it it's not gonna kill anyone in the corners.
But what is that? I'm trying to think. What does that actually help? Right? Like
Well, it helps with moving the ads out. There's only one width that you have to move out.
Because right now I'm sprinting and I'm barely making it. If I forget to sprint for even half a second, I'm almost dead.
I guess I'm only thinking through the lens of like the other thing, you know, like after the ads. Like, I don't think it really
I just want
with how I don't think it changes much with how we do the Vine thing after. But
no.
Yeah, I yeah, no, it doesn't change much with the Vine. No. It makes it. Oh, it's fine, I guess. It doesn't hurt anything either. Like.
Should we just try and see what it looks like?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea in general.
Right.
Makes the out pattern a bit okay.
Oh, Mako might be.
What the fuck?
To take it outside.
Alright, well we start max melee outside in our marker, and then we just drop them like as tightly as we can, directly across through the boss, like all four in a line.
Yep.
Melee. Range just does the same thing still.
Wait, that's for all purples.
No.
No, for orange.
Or oranges.
Purple's
there is same. Purple is same.
Okay. I hate this. This snapshot sucks so bad. I can't.
and only half of these enough markers are right, so good luck with that.
Okay, max melee here. Oh no.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the
That's a
scattered
little
seeds!
cursed actually.
That's fun.
Here?
Too much for the challenger!
Alright.
Was I too slow?
No.
I realized it's very important to actually drop on the marker for this pattern.
Maybe just overcooking. Maybe we're just fine as we were, you know.
Well, that was just about the markers. Like the only issue there was having the stars drop on the cardinals.
Yeah,
Really,
not on the marker. You need to be on the marker. That's what I
Yeah, I
did.
mean I could not go to the marker
Save
because there was
the-
orange stuff there.
Save the markers, someone? Maybe?
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Oh, I already fucked the markers up. Yeah.
Before we lose them in a
Yeah, we don't
second.
need we don't need the middle markers anyway, I'd say.
Oh.
Not for now.
Are we resetting?
Actually ended up being fine. Like it looked pretty quick. Yeah, we have to.
Yep.
But because the stars snapshot like weirdly late, like far after the mark indicator disappears, it actually just ended up placing correctly.
Yeah, like it's really important that they end up on the marker or they start overlapping really weirdly. You don't have that problem in the other configuration. But we're not gonna want to use the other configuration later anyway, so.
Yeah.
I think we want to stick with something like this because it's gonna be better later on.
I think we might just like at least. I think we might just be fine doing it like not overthinking it just with these markers or like roughly placing the purples on these markers in the second phase because like. And not like stressing out changing anything else too much.
I mean, in the second phase, it's easier, right? Because it's always ranged. Yeah, because then we always place them at the wall. We always place them at the wall.
No, but
They're always...
like pretty specifically, we'd want to be a step out from it all, but I think it's just fine because like you can see the purple like as long as we place them somewhere on that line.
Like this was fine actually. Like this was not like this looks pretty cursed because it's like I can't go here, but like look how my star places in the end.
Yeah.
Like, these lines are just fine.
Yeah.
That actually doesn't cause any problems.
It was a problem on the other side, but that's because I misplaced it instead.
All right.
But that's just
I guess
because...
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But that's because they don't overlap, so you only have a very small save spot. But that's what I mean when it needs to be pretty.
I think that would have been fine if we were stacking on A and C.
Yeah, maybe it wouldn't have been. That's hard to say. Like A looks fine. I don't know. C is
like, but that's because the C is not in the corner right now. Like if we're stacking in that safe spot's kind of cooked, right?
Yeah.
But C is the one I misplaced. I think C should be fine.
No, that's what I'm saying. The place where C should be is kind of cooked.
Yeah. But that should be safe. Pretty sure.
No.
It's I mean, safe-ish. You could probably find a safe spot, but it's not chill. I died on my side because that was the only way I could place my star out.
I mean, what is the problem? What is the problem we're up against now? Like,
I think this is fine.
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think we can have. I don't think melee can drop on cardinals. It doesn't work with range doing the orange stuff, and you can't change range doing the orange stuff.
It looks kind of fine because of mine. Cause mine is too far in the end. It doesn't end up far in.
So I think
you really can't do what we did there. It doesn't work.
Look, maybe I don't know if I'm being stupid, but for the ignore just don't not the first mechanic at all. Like after the phase, are we actually like? Are we not fine to just drop purples on the markers with the range and shouldn't do everything as we were doing before?
We are.
Is that not?
It's the only big concern is the running out part or running in, but I think it can be manageable. I think you can probably miss people in that stack too, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Like just like a over mid.
But like unless we move the oranges like out of the middle, we're not gonna find space, extra space to make it easier to get in. No. Like,
I think it's more like that.
I'm not suggesting we should. I'm just saying that I'm not sure there's like a solution to that, is there?
I think it's, for me at least, I'm kind of just hoping if we can practice that part in phase 1, kinda would be nice.
Right, but I mean,
what I meant is if it felt a little like we're like trying to problem solve like a solve for phase 1 where it's like there's not like quite the same mechanics happening in phase 2 anyway.
Well, the
it's
main
because
reason...
they go up at the same time in phase 2 and there is no light party stack, so there's different conditions.
The main reason I wanted to create more space on the cardinals, which is why I wanted to shuffle things around, was so that you could have your like safe spots from the vines be more tucked in. Rather than dodging out, like far out to dodge the oranges, you could dodge as far in as you possibly can, right?
Looking at how
that makes sense,
how much they covered, I don't think that's possible. Like almost no matter what you do.
But we can. I was just watching it back now. I didn't realize like how like instant on the because it's like instantly the second the stack drops, right, the vines disappear. We can go dodge. Actually, is even more space. I mean, we can dodge like all the way to like the corners of the arena, right? Is it
Yeah.
faster to get into the middle from the corners? Is that actually less distance? Like, are most of our orange drops like centered like towards the cardinals? I guess it's not really more distances, it's a fucking circle, what am I saying? Or less distance. There's more space over there, but it's not actually closer to the center of the arena.
We can just keep trying what we were doing. Like, let's just do the orange markers in the center, like more tightly, like we've been doing now. Cause
No, isn't it free? Or I mean, if we actually want to reduce the distance, isn't just the strat that because we can all dodge either east or west, and then we only have to run like along, like instead of diagonally into the center of the arena. That's less distance, and it means we're not having to run across the oranges.
What do you mean by dodge east or west?
Well, like we drop the stars, right, and then we have to dodge the stars. As long as we all dodge the stars, like east or west, so we're all like on the east or west of the arena, then we can just run along. Like, there's not even going to be orange drops on the east or west of the arena, like exploding at the same time, right? So we can just be like super close to each other on the east or west, like during the dodges. I'm explaining this horribly. But...
Does that change anything? Like, doesn't like everyone needs to go in the middle at the end, right?
No, but I'm saying we just don't go middle. We go like straight east or straight west, like with the stack marker.
All 8 of us can't go. Like, we'd have to do light parties. That doesn't work. Or am I misunderstanding you?
Which mechanic are we talking about?
Like, it has to be all 8 together, you know. And we have people that are like tied to walls.
Yeah, but I think we're not tied to walls, are we? At that moment.
Tied to walls
until the vine drops. When the vine has dropped, then you are free. Or when you've placed your last orange.
Yeah, it's like the purple goes off, and it's like the purple goes off, and then you can count like 1, 2, like 3 or 4 seconds before the vines actually go off.
It's almost 7 seconds, I would argue. 1. I'll just look like exactly.
So what I mean is, even the person like on the far west of the arena can almost definitely get to like. I don't know. Maybe it is cooked.
Like I
think crossing the whole arena from like west wall to east wall is.
I'm a pretty firm believer of like just doing these. But like on the second picture where in melee we're just tucking in as far as we can. We just have 2 patterns. Because on both patterns you can be like center wall and be safe. On one you're slightly in, on the other you're slightly out. Or sorry, that doesn't matter at all, actually. You'd be running under boss on both. You don't really care.
Okay, if we went far north, I could just honor hunt across the arena twice. We could just do it all on the north wall. I could definitely just honor hunt the entire.
So like, if we did these two, that like, if it's range getting the orange puddle, the mechanic is free because we get to end the mechanic under the boss, right? Since the vines and the oranges go off at the same time, we get to basically be under the boss. And if it's the other one, we just do like the tight melee thing, and we have to dodge it at the edge. I don't think there's any way around being at the edge, but it's just the 3-second run-in. And I think so long as we like mention that, there should be time.
Yeah. I mean, I think probably the best way to do it. It's just got to be aware that there's like 2 different ways we have to dodge it, and try to put our oranges in the middle as tight as possible.
Would we like to do these like drop spots for the pairs mechanic? Just because then all the range can dodge back to the wall instead of having to like, and it's also less running, right? Since we're gonna be doing them later, like the second picture on the what expansion column.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that might be ideal, so we don't go all the way to the wall of that.
Yeah, we can
That'll be good muscle
Just
memory as
practice dropping it as well, yeah. Get used to where the safe spots are going to be.
Yeah, true, actually. Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. If it's fully fried, then like the first thing will work. If the second thing is fully fried, then I guess we'll just have to try the maybe doing the line. We can definitely the down timing is absolutely an option. It's just that we're limited in where we can place the first orange as melee, right?
If you have those red pass open, you should probably mark where the final spread positions are.
If final spread positions, you mean where we like stack, where the safe spots are?
Yeah. Just like where we're dodging to.
I can do that.
Probably helpful.
Right. Let's see.
I'm telling you, like 100% as well. We can also just, if the run-in is fucked, we can just do everything at the north of the arena, and I'll just drop my purple and on the arena, and then we just have to. We don't even have to care about trying to run into the oranges in time. You know, it's just free mechanic. There's like no way I can't make it. It's so much time.
What are we doing in phase 1 now?
Sorry.
I think we should do this, but with the tighter melee drop. Not this. Well, maybe we should do this actually.
Do you want to do this, or do you want to do normal?
And in a sense, it'd be nice to practice here.
It's mostly if you guys need to practice in melee, because we're not even going to have the numbers or anything to drop on in range.
It's not good, because it's I mean, we can't drop on cardinals, we have to do inter-cardinals. And this mechanic just, like, it is the same, it's the same abilities, but it just works differently, right?
We're dodging like a different spot after the vines at ranges.
Like these would be the two safe spots for the two patterns, essentially. I haven't drawn out all the fucking things because I don't have the start on this. I think it's better to just treat this as a different mechanic. I think. Because they don't blow up at the same time and we have to deal with the light parties. I think it might be overcomplicating to change it. I'm down to try, but preference.
I can go either way.
Oh, I also did these in reverse order, so let's not.
Yeah.
Let's do it the other way.
Like I said, I don't think it changes anything either way for
just try
range. I don't think we change. Like,
I think for now, just try doing the same. We get there, we see if we can get something going, and then we can cook after raid. If it still seems right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Let's do the tight melee orange spots at least. Yep. I think that is strictly better with no downside.
We just like when we go to our safe spot, yeah, we just go as close to the boss as we can, and then we just do tight dodges. I'm down for that.
Yeah, I think.
Or you want marker, yeah, sure.
But ranged, we just go back to doing the way we were for the first mechanic.
Yeah, you drop on intercards again. Sadly, we're not sadly.
Oh.
We'll just do that. For the first mechanic, we'll just do the same as we were doing.
Okay. Markers are terrible.
That's fine, it's fine. Or you can use like here. There's like a little pseudo box.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a little bit different.
It's different, but it's
it is the light.
I wonder if you scan this QR code, you get like a cheat code for the boss or something.
We're just not seeing it.
Let's just make sure so we all know on range. So we do the same thing for the first thing. If we get to the second, we're trying to do stars. You want to like drop them far enough in that you're leaving a gap that you can dodge like against the wall like afterwards.
Yeah,
you know?
if you look at any of these pictures, you see how the arena's a grid. You just want to place it one box in from the center of the wall, like in the second picture, essentially.
Oh yeah, we do have the grid during that, don't we?
Yeah, there is a grid. I was
Yeah,
thinking.
it's a very, very faint grid. Listen, we just,
I
we
am
just
really
need to
sorry.
clear this fight once, and we can have markers at the end, okay? Just,
Oh.
just one clear.
Okay.
You just have to imagine that there's a marker like there was when we were trying to do it at the start here for the second place stuff. You're trying to drop it where that marker
The
was.
whole idea is you're leaving enough space for yourself so that, like, okay, I'm placing my star here so that I can dodge here. Like, this is where I will be safe from my vine. That's why I'm placing it in, if that makes sense.
But we just gotta get there and see it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
let's just
chill
do
out.
some fucking,
Chill
some slams.
This guy
Ooh,
fucking
big God.
Insane.
Just look at how he brushes his unskilled strokes
I
to
don't
make a
dance partner.
shitty excuse of a draw.
No, I can't do it because I started standard stepping already. No.
Like a fucking moron.
Changed my mind. Small
Like
time
this
is again.
video, if you think this
You ruined it.
dumbass should never pick up a drawing utensil.
To take it outside.
Speaking of ruining it,
Fruit
I've got food
Abominator
on.
means business.
There we go.
Got standard
Will the
stepping.
unenhanced warrior be
That's
able to
basically
contend
it.
with this chimerical foe?
Wait,
Yeah,
are
who
we
needs that?
plotting? I didn't know.
We're not
Can if
fucking.
you want to.
If you have full faith, we'll just immediately
I
slam.
don't know what else we have left.
Not really.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. It might just be like Lip and Rage after that.
Oh, there has to be
Like
something.
another, maybe like another Stone Ringers 2 or something.
Yeah, it probably does more lariats actually. I feel like.
Stunning is free.
It could do it. It could do a Stone Ringers 3.
Yeah.
The Stone Ringers 2 is already a normal.
Remember melee dude. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Stack up. This one out.
Was late.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I mean, that looks cleaner.
It,
you know?
it does help a little bit in the way that I had planned it for it to.
I think that's fine.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can
There's an
stay
ad on the
standing!
back. Just go for it. Blast
Oh.
it down with everything you have.
Single target, single target. Nice.
I think that's worthwhile at least. And we don't need markers for it, because all you're doing is you're tucking in on the safe spot we got.
Oh my! Even the
I mean,
cameras have been petrified! And now they're crashing down all around!
Think about markers for the moment. Help. Thanks, go on.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I ran to the B marker.
Oh.
Oh no 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 no! Oh oh okay. I didn't see
He's
it.
dead.
Rival fly!
Why'd you leave me over here?
A lot of casualties.
Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is handing
Healers are
all
working
the
overtime.
To be fair, you should have just Anavonted over the gun.
You can run around on the broken arena over when you guys.
Yep,
I
could have
doesn't
placed some
insta-
bigger shields. How can I tell you?
It doesn't insta break, like it breaks and then it falls. This is out.
The challenger rises again!
After the last fight, I think
Turn
our
the
healers
cameras
used to
around.
being overworked. I think it's okay. Instead of standard now.
You're not wrong.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I am on autopilot, just saying.
Like,
Oh, Also experiencing some really weird input lag for some reason today.
Oh no.
Honestly, I feel like the worst part of the Jans though is GCD healing, because the game has conditioned me into thinking that GCD healing is bad.
Yes. I do it anyway, because the clear is more important than my parse.
Yeah, and like you're probably meant to, but it feels shit because
Yeah.
I just need fucking spell battery.
spell battery.
Well, you know, you heal and then it doesn't actually register when you cast this over, it still has to.
Oh, yeah.
Play the animation. Oh.
After this plus up, it's Paris. Oh, just do some personal bit anything. Should be safe on me. It's out.
I'm blind.
No. No.
It's out.
We don't have farewell.
It's joking.
Okay, what are we doing wrong?
We didn't really have a safe spot, I think. I'm not sure.
We're still taking this pairs on like the front spots there at the end instead of the back spots on melee.
Taking it on the back spots makes it extremely sketch for us, because then we get the tiny safe spot. It is just very cooked. But we can do that.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, we can just do front as well. I guess.
I
do
whatever's easiest.
It's just we got to do the same on both sides, because right now we're just beaming like everything.
But I don't think
we can just do front on the back as well. It's fine. It's like a slightly longer run for me, but it's crazy difference.
What do you mean front on the back?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mellows.
Well, is
like
as in we drop on your front spot,
row,
you know?
Because this row hits both spots for us. I think.
Where what?
Where you are.
Well, that's because Melody's dropping it on the back spot, you know.
But wouldn't this just a front safe spot as well? Or am I crazy?
Didn't you say I should do it like that? Did I misremember?
But is that your back or whatever safe spot?
We ended up saying that I'm doing the same as front and back as everyone else does.
But I'm just, is that your back spot? Because I think that one might hit both melee safe spots. I just need to double check.
I usually just try to match the person who's also in the other spot. So I just went on the same line as whoever was with me. Or...
You were fine right up until the pairs right at the end, Melody, and then your like pairs spot was like a little
scuffle. I didn't like.
So
I had to go a bit.
It's been. I don't think that's a spot that exists. What?
Oh no, that one I don't have a spot for, or not that I know
that's
of,
the one
and I always
just need to do a spot. Otherwise, we die in melee.
Okay. Yeah, the issue is that I'm not sure if Prish can make it if I don't go into 2 Vine.
I might be able to save my dash for that. So,
is it fast enough?
Probably
I'm not sure.
Ideal. I can see.
So far I've always walked a bit, but I'm not sure if that's just dumb.
Prish definitely should be able to make it.
Okay, in that case I can just stay, right?
Yeah. Like those AoEs are, well, I mean, it was Prish who had the slap on him there, you know. So like it's actually Prish needs to get to the spot to drop it on.
Sure.
You know?
Which is kind of fucked. That is true.
But hang on, I'm just gonna screen like.
No, I see.
So
what's
we'll
happening to you, but
Yeah.
But it's fine. We'll do front spots. So like
Front? Okay.
But that makes it longer for you to run, right? Is that fucky?
Yeah, but it's mostly just fucked for me, and I'm the one who.
Okay.
You know. So.
Okay.
Like
Well, it's fucked for you,
I'll
Prish,
right? But Prish is like, it matters less, right? Because he's gonna just be on the wall with you guys. I think it's like.
That is true, and since you don't have tethers when you're dodging this, you guys can adjust if his is wonky for you, right?
I think so. I think it will be okay. Like, I just
out.
need to like think where would be.
Wait, what am I?
You're just placing the pairs like on the front spot, whatever your front spot is.
Oh, me and the Prish are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that different if we have the opposite side wall though? Then wouldn't it be in like the back corner?
It would still be fine.
Okay.
Because it's like, since they go off at the same time, it's still the same.
No, but what Giga means is.
We usually have someone else there.
Melody's front spot is the DPS front spot on the other pattern.
Oh.
No, but that is fine because she's like mirroring us behind, right?
Yeah.
No.
She's not with
Am I not?
us, is she?
I think she is with us on the other spot.
Like you want her, when she's far wall, the way we're doing it, we want it to be on the boss side, right? So like close to that wall, so it's the same line. But we can't do that when we have a close wall.
How have we not had? I feel like we haven't had the other wall pattern in literally.
We haven't. No, we haven't had other wall patterns
There's
this time.
that doesn't work if it's the close wall. Like,
but her spot if she moves close overlaps with yours.
No, I disagree.
Yes.
I'll find it. You find your picture, I'll find mine.
I don't have picture.
How does it not if she's doing the front DPS spot in the other?
No, but okay. Where was the? It's like I know these are not giga accurate, but.
I mean, if she's got different spots, that's fine. But I thought we were just having Melody do.
Right, but if she's like mirroring us on that pattern, wouldn't it look something like this instead? Or am I crazy?
Right.
Or what are her spots for like the other shit?
But I'm speaking for the pairs.
It would just be the DPS spots, wouldn't it? Like in line with the DPS
for
spots.
the pairs, it's fine. She would just like mirror, right?
What do you mean when you say mirror?
Like, I mean, okay, do it like this.
Like on the back corner if you're in the top right, I guess you mean.
Like the pairs would just look like this.
It's probably fine. Probably fine.
How would this not work?
No, it would. It would. It's just not what I'd expected. You know.
I'm so lost.
Else?
I just don't remember. I think it's just been 100 pulls since we saw the other wall. I honestly just forgot it existed.
Well, we can't have 3 people in the bottom, can we? Because it's the pair mechanic. You're dying to wall.
Are there 3?
Oh, three people.
I just dragged JP for fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but like, what I'm saying is, so long as she's mirroring, nothing's gonna like shoot anything else, and she's not gonna be on top of us, so it should be okay.
It should be fine.
Why did we get blasted on the last? What went wrong there?
It was Melody's pair that was just a bit off. If you mean.
No, not the pairs. Like before the pairs, the last line just went straight through our safe spot.
I think we were too far to the left. I think our back thingy was a bit too far to the right. No, I think so. The back thingy forced us more right than we're supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's mine. I have like a good POV of it.
Because I think if...
Like, it's definitely on the exact spot. Where the fuck is the picture with the safe spots?
That is probably buried. Oh, here it is. It's this one, right? I mean, it's either that one pushed us, or Ellis was off. I don't know.
Ellis
I
looks
mean,
like
it did push us, which is why I'm wondering, but like,
I can just say for that one, I have just been placing it as left as I can, like on the right line.
yeah, I have been going by the by that. Like here, let me just
Because I
screenshot
mean,
where I am.
if we literally place on these like pointed out marks, we have like a pixel to stand on, which is never.
Yeah, well, it just doesn't work at all in this case because I am like on. I am exactly on that mark. Like I am on that corner of the arrow, and it like makes a tiny little safe spot. So we should that is definitely not a functional spot.
I'm wondering if we should do the pairs differently, just having JP adjust. And basically you could have Mello and Ella take the back corner, right, if it's firewall. And if it's not firewall, you would have JP and Ella go to like middle arena, roughly. Maybe not quite roughly, but like middle of that wall. So JP adjusts for that, and otherwise it's just Prish and JP in the back left corner. I probably don't make sense.
I mean, if we're having Mello mirror our stuff, then we can just go back to doing this instead. It shouldn't be a problem. Like we just bring ours more left.
Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah, we should do that. That will like massively increase the size of the safe spots. That's good. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you show it again? I had to find my headset cable.
But I don't know if this is the fucking. I don't remember all the other things, but.
I think
What changed for me now?
I don't think anything changed.
I don't think anything changed. I think
Oh, okay.
we've decided that.
Because I couldn't hear you for a bit.
We're just moving our DPS melee spots to the left a bit. This spot for Ella is not like where she is in. Oh, that's not where the backs. This is like the. I don't know what that spot is for Ella, but that's not what Ella's been doing.
I was standing on the left side of that thingy.
Yeah, you were where you were meant
this,
to be, I think.
Is this proper?
No. Ignore the picture, I think.
Because in that picture, I would hit the group, wouldn't I, if I
think,
stood on the left side?
I think just do what you've been doing, Ella.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just something from earlier.
Yeah, this.
Okay.
This is just for our melee, basically. So spot. Like we should be able to have, if we do those left positions, we should be able to have a safe spot like at the tip of the hitbox arrow for almost every pattern. Or well, like even when Ella's at the back, should still be safe on the tip of the hitbox arrow.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, I start running so early that I can't actually see where other thing hits in the end here, but you were definitely like where you were meant to be.
Well, you mean from the stacks, or?
No, from the one before we got beamed.
And there is a safe spot, it's just cooked.
Yeah, but
if we move everything left, if we move everything else left, that'll be huge, and it will be at the tip of the hitbox arrow. So you just stand there and
So only me, JP, and Little are placing different, right?
Yep. And I like technically we're going to a different spot on the pairs at the back as well.
Oh right.
But it's just placing different. Am I not placing different?
No.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Only the ones on the left will change. Or outside.
I guess you might need to know for the pairs where you're going for after, but I mean you can just go to where. I don't know who it is who takes the leftmost pair. Whoever's taking that. Yeah.
But the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oops, I did cross. Sorry.
Fine, we killed it.
Did it die?
Yep. We don't have...
Don't have damage down.
Oh, okay, I just didn't see the front dodge doing that.
No, I stood straight inside it.
I should just focused on killing it, man. I get too afraid. I'm like, I skipped using a feather charge to interrupt every time. It would just die if I hit one more fucking feather AoE for sure.
Wow.
In.
Thanks,
Yeah.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
No, it was on voice. He was standing under. I don't like that A hasn't moved.
we can move it back, because I think the monkeys are kind of whatever. So long as
Come back!
into the first
Can I?
Oh.
I think my body would right
I think we just get used to these
The
now.
Brute Abominator is
Yeah.
hanging on the building!
Like, moving them back serves no purpose. Except for
well, you know, it helps the balance.
Finding north.
Compromise with you won't leave me, the other one first.
That's fine. Tank mechanic?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Any measures?
No.
No purpose.
Huge.
Good thing Voice
Everyone's
hasn't had
alive?
to do this yet today.
I got it a couple of times.
Yeah, he did. I've admitted him every time. Not true, but...
I was about to say, why did I die then?
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Oh.
You are well protected, Mello.
Uh-oh. See?
Pines.
Yeah,
Big
I admitted you,
focus,
see?
Big focus. We're dropping further to the left. From just drops.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, that's weird.
That's fuck me.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
There.
The challenger rise it again! Can they turn this around?
find a safe spot. I think here is okay. Out, out, out.
Okay, out. Dodge the gaze off.
Just spread, just spread. Good.
Okay, save Prish. Save Prish.
Yeah, cover with the
Don't have cover.
Oh!
Unlucky.
Almost. I just gap closered. It was a melee incident.
Yeah, I see that. This is doing wonders for my great reputation.
Might have decided to give the boss a guaranteed crit.
I don't know why, because I've never gap closered before, so finding new ways to grief.
I love that we've just pivoted to the 16-second count. I'm all for it.
Is that enough?
I can take it away.
Yeah,
I thought I heard someone. Did I hear Pump say long time?
You did. He did. He did.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
I want to say the number of minutes we're losing
Will
breathing
the
to having a
unenhanced
longer
warrior be able to
full
contend
time.
with this chimerical
Very
foe?
I mean, it's 17 because... Yeah, it wasn't because JP needed a second to tab back in. Like the reaction.
Because I hit ready check and I just immediately
He's used his feral powers to
Every year that
manifest
passes,
a weapon.
you have to add a second to that as well for the old man reactions, you know.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Back in.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Inside.
I forgot that was okay.
Well, I don't get a down thingy from that, I think. No.
No. It's technically okay,
Which-
but I... need to go that far.
What happened? You got hit by the purple? What?
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
That's like super fun. I run through a purple like almost every single pull, I think. So fun.
Option.
The challenger's down!
I thought it was
This is the hit.
Spooky 50-50 gamble.
You should probably wait.
Oh,
Like, even if I do get up, I get like one auto attack and then.
I'm dead.
Oh, he's a disruptor
Bye.
flying!
Stop.
Hi.
Fearsome.
Oh!
You good?
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
I think the worst part of the knockbacks though is that it looks like you're gonna make it, but then it just steals all your forward momentum the last second. Yeah.
Oh, we don't like different. We don't like different.
Oh no. Should we wipe?
Just reset. It's not been over.
It's not the mechanic RNG that we want. Cursed pattern.
Just think what it means, okay? It means tanks are doing... Actually, this is just the same, isn't it?
There's gonna jump and then tanks have to do the...
Yeah, it's gonna be reverse for the other tank thing.
expanding from wall to wall.
Either be far away or be close, whichever one is
I remember why we didn't have. I remember why we didn't have DPS all the way to the left because it killed Melody on this.
Oh,
So do
oh,
all
let's
DPS
do
drop
let's
bots.
do ult spots, but just in a bit on the a bit further left.
but it doesn't
Front.
kill if she's mirrored. If she just mirrors us, it's fine. Back.
Oh, true.
Do I also have to mirror, or I go to the same spot?
I think we'll just try same for now. Hopefully it's okay.
Back.
Oh, this is.
He's okay.
Kill someone.
He's okay.
Fucking closer.
Spots from it. That's good.
Sick here. I don't know what else. Help.
Watch the shit. Big net.
He jumped out to double down. I'm sad now.
You covered that one, my friend, yeah?
I do not have
No, the big right wood.
If I like super early feint, I can probably cover that one and the raid wide. Previous one. No, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. I just feint earlier on the other one. It's like 1 second off or something. So.
The destruction appears to have started.
Oh no. Oh, it's over.
Big tincture, this is a boat.
Net.
I'll be calling out.
Bomber must still be in there somewhere.
Should I go to help you? Speds after.
A punishing attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Absolutely. Max melee. Bolt.
I forgot how big things were. Get out.
Everything. Why am I not surprised?
This is raid wide.
Tank mechanic after.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
Are you thinking max melee the out there?
No, the spread.
Oh, the spread, yeah.
It's ethically dealt with. Don't be on the tanks.
Party's in, and then tanks
Tanks
under.
in.
Tanks under. Everyone else out. And now find your wall. Take this south.
Okay, remember, we want to take these pair markers in. Yeah.
Remember, sprint is your front.
So don't take these hard against the wall. Leave yourself space at the back. Dodge at the back. Got a
Oh
little
no,
beamed.
that was too much for the challenger.
Can't heal LB, so just try to keep
Could I heal
Alice
up me?
Keep,
Just stay at
keep
the
yourself
wall.
behind the wall.
Shit.
Okay, I mean, that works.
Everybody lives except me.
Could be worse. Kill the ads. Unless they
Yep,
respawn.
you're right.
This is gonna be
I got it. I'm trying to improv the melee dodge. I've never seen it. Oh.
It's fine. Top right corner could be workable.
Oh, I'm dying to ulters. Fuck, I'm dead.
Cool. Oh, I'm alive! I'm taking it with you.
Insane.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Just raid one. You have
Who's the tank required?
I just used
He's
it
using it.
because
Just do every bit
You,
have.
you've got
just
the
live
time.
I don't have mitts.
I
You're
believe
fine, surely.
Uh,
Only like
it.
a
Run away
couple
from
hits
it. Run
left.
away from it, so he doesn't auto you. You save time. Okay, he has range auto. Fuck.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, bro.
he's gonna cast.
Stone
Stone
Runner,
Runner used to
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
This is-
It's and then he's
It's
dead.
good info. No, let's see.
It has to be, I think.
Oh,
No,
this is
seeds.
No strange seeds.
Oh.
I'm healing. I got this.
Yeah.
Place mine, it's able to place it, then go mine. Probably Lariat, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Daggers,
that's probably.
more
But it's pretty late after.
out and gaze.
Yeah.
Jace, Spread.
Wait,
No,
Jace?
it's out.
Oh.
Good luck.
Well done.
Yeah.
If you die, you crit.
Damn, he's cringe.
Die.
That's gotta be enraged after all that, though. Like, we're on
I would have
30%.
lived if I had
10
heart.
minutes into the pull. 10 minutes.
I mean, boss 3 can go to 11.
Well, I mean, it could be. It's probably not another mechanic.
After that, I'd
Oh
imagine,
yeah,
it's
it's
just
probably
like
just like roleplay. Maybe I would say raid wide, maybe raid wide.
tank buster, raid wide, in range.
No.
It seems- I don't know,
Boys,
that-
I also-
that seems
I've also
pretty free.
confirmed.
The question is how
That last
many
one?
binds we get.
Yeah, if it's 8, it could be kind of cringe. I'd imagine it's just 2 sets of 4. But
Yeah, if
who
it's
knows?
4, it's just about having spots for it. And then...
Yeah, it's probably support then like supports than melees or
Right.
supports than defense.
I also confirmed, boys, we can kitchen sink the tower if we need to.
Oh,
we can or can't? Sorry,
We can.
we can. Okay.
I have like that did 310k to me without heart, so I was losing. I didn't have a 30% mitt, and I have like 310k health at max.
Interesting.
Nice. Well, we'll keep that in mind then.
I mean, it's
On
invuln
a
is fine,
smooth
right?
run, it's
But
probably just invuln, yeah, because we just
Yeah.
invuln both of them.
but it's still useful to know.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
you
like
can also
it's absolutely kitchen sink. You won't do it without everything.
I mean, surely you can just you could just pair like duo soak it as well. Just take the damage down by half.
Yeah.
Does it not normally scale stuff like that? Like directly by half? Just having 2 heat.
Also, have we actually tried for the first tank buster to take it solo with everything? Did we try that?
I don't remember. It does a
Did we
lot
act-
though, right? If
It does. It
if
does
it's
a lot.
snapshots and I take it alone, I take like 300k plus.
Yeah, but like, that's what I mean.
So
Have we
maybe,
actually tried that, or have we been snapshot in the past when we saw it?
It might be worth a try, maybe. I think
It doesn't
you've
matter that
survived a
much,
couple of times without me, but I don't know if that was when you had invuln or something.
No, I very rarely involve.
I think we can kill this guy on Thursday.
No,
I think he's going down.
Yeah.
We're so close. Just a couple of.
That last mechanic is also absolutely like a heal LB mechanic, you know.
Yeah.
Just scuff it enough. If we still have heal LB at that point, we rip it, and then there's nothing after. The enrage seems pretty chill. We had a lot of memes there, and we still like almost did it. Or like we had him at 30%, 25% something.
Yep.
GG's. I am going to bed. So good night.
GG.
Jeez, good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'll be curious to see how PF does some of these things, because I'm not. There has to be a better way to do it, though.
I think so.
The stars, I think. Like all the stars, I think they're gotta be better cooks for that.
So the first one, I'm going to be just so curious if it is just what it's like. I just can't think of any other mechanic in the game where to get to the spot feel cut. Like they never make mechanics like sometimes sprint makes things easier. Maybe you can make this without sprint. Pretty sure. So the way the seeds land, and then you have to like see which way they're spreading and then move. It's like if you don't spread, just not sure you ever like fucking make it out there. It's very weird. Very weird.
I always thought for the orange AoEs that expand later, could you place them on top of each other? Like have two spots you alternate between, or is there just not enough time to do that?
Question, I think that might work. Is it the second or the third one that you can go back into? I don't remember.
That's what I was thinking. You can definitely looks like the second one. I'm just not sure when the second.
Yeah,
the third one. Not sure when the second set. Like you could do a triangle formation, right? Where you start, you do.
No, you can alternate between two spots. It's a little sketch, maybe, or it feels a little bit.
Depends if the space is worth it.
Or no, you can't. I can't. Just kidding. It's just the last one that you could place where the first one pops. Yeah, it's just the last one you can place. Back. I mean, that's probably in some way worth doing. Like we could do that and then not place any orange north, for example, since we're always pulling them north. We can do like a little 3-spot dodge.
No.
You have like the 2 back spots, and then you have yeah, it's like a little bit cursed, but you'd basically take away a marker. I don't know. It's hard to make it though, I think. So if you imagine you start back right, and then you go back left. Like the next one, the only place you can make in time to drop it where you want is front left. And then you'd have to go back right, which you probably wouldn't really make because you'd have to run around back left.
No.
The alternative would be you start directly behind, but you can't do that because you have to start in one of the safe spots.
Well, I would think it's like you start back right, back left, then you go center, and then back right again.